Hi guys, this is my first ever YouTube video. So for my first YouTube video, I am gonna do my November TBR. So I decided to go all out with just only purple books this month. So I picked out 10 books, 10 paperback books that I'm gonna show you all. Okay, so the first book is a fake dating trope. So it says, what happens when a fake relationship gets a little too real between the sheets? So like, I love Lucy Score's book. She's my favorite author just because I'm a huge fangirl when it comes to small town relationships. So that's exciting. And then this one, Every Other Weekend, it says, heartbreak pushed them together, will love pull them apart. So this sounds like, I don't know, this sounds like they got back. How do I explain this? So it says, when Adam's oldest brother died, his life fell apart around him. Now his mom cries constantly. He and his remaining brother can't talk without fighting, and the father he always admired moved out when they needed him the most. That already sounds like a tragedy. Like, imagine that. Imagine you live through that. Yeah. Jolene is used to being a pawn in her divorced parents' war. I know how that feels. Just saying, I know how that feels. Anyways, but when she develops an unlikely friendship with a boy who spends every other weekend in the same apartment building that she does, suddenly the future seems less bleak. So I'm actually kind of excited for this one because just already I can see that I'm kind of going to connect with the female character, and then I'm just gonna love when they bring themselves together over tragedy. Like, girl. Okay, and then next is Maybe in Another Life. I don't think I've ever read books by her, but I heard all her books are like practically very like famous. So it says, at the age of 29, Hannah still has no idea what she wants to do with her life. She has lived in 6 different cities and has held countless meaningless jobs since college. But on the heels of a disastrous breakup, she has finally returned to her hometown of Los Angeles. Already, I love the sound of that, of returning to your hometown. Like, come on, she's gonna find a romance there. Like, already. Also, the fact that she had to live in 6 different cities since college, that's kind of like my worst fear. Like, right now I'm in college and I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna, I don't know, not know where I'm at after college. Like, is that normal? I don't know. And then A Deal with the Elf Queen. I love the cover, but freaking Amazon ruined this. Yeah. So it says, the elves come for 2 things, war and wives. In both cases, they come for death. Oh. 3,000 years ago, humans were hunted by powerful races with wild magic until the treaty was formed. Now, for centuries, the elves have taken a young woman from Luella's, that's a weird, odd name, Luella's village to be their human queen. I'm actually down for this. And then this one is the most, like, talked about. Like, everyone talks about this book. And I was kind of putting it off because of that fact, like, that everybody talks about it. I did not, like, when a book is overhyped and I finally read it, I kind of get, like, disappointed in a way because I have high hopes for it, and then it doesn't do that thing for me. I get kind of disappointed. So I hold off on all the books that are, like, talked about a lot just so that I can enjoy it, like, actually have a chance to enjoy it. And then this one says, You've Reached Sam. So this says, whoa. Okay, this looks like, okay, let me just read it. Are you there? And then it says, I blink off raindrops. I must have played one of his voicemails by mistake, but I thought I deleted them this morning. If you can hear me, say something. Let me know if this is you. I don't remember that line from before, so this must be something else. Maybe I hit my head and am suddenly imagining things. My vision blurs, so I close my eyes again to stop the trees from spinning. I'm not sure if his voice is coming through the phone or my own head, but I answer it anyway. Sam. Okay, I've seen quotes from this book and I have seen people cry from the quotes. I'm just really hoping it does that for me because I have not cried reading a book in forever. Like, I can get excited, have butterflies, jump up and down, want to throw the book around, but I've never cried in a book, like, from reading a book. So it's like, I'm waiting for that book to come get me. Anyways, Kiss Her Once for me. This is book of the month. So, yeah. Book of the months, all the reads I pick are really fast. Like, they're really fast. Anyways, it's that time of the year. It's the best time of that year. 1 year ago, recent Portland transplant Ellie had her dream job in animation in a Christmas Eve bookstore meet cute with a woman she fell in love with over the course of a single night. So is this kind of like a Christmas story? I rarely read those because they all kind of remind me of Hallmark movies or like Lifetime movies. And I used to be they used to be good when I was younger, but like now, no. And then next is the dating plan. It says, even with a step-by-step plan, these fake fiancés might accidentally fall for each other in this hilarious, heartfelt romantic comedy. Ooh, so it's another fake dating rom-com. You know what I love is the fake dating trope and enemies to lovers. Like, that's the best, honestly. But my favorite thing is romantic fantasy romantic books, enemies to lovers. Like, that's just, I just want all of that. Anyways, the next is The Kiss Curse. This is another book of the month. I just really need to get these off of my like shelf to read. But this I picked because it's more like a fall kind of theme vibe or whatever that it's giving me. So I'm gonna read it. And then it says, Gwen Jones is perfectly happy with her life in Graves Glen. She, her mom, and her cousin have formed a new and powerful coven. She's running a successful witchcraft shop, something wicked, and she started mentoring some of the younger witches in town. Okay, I see witches. Come on now. I'm excited to read that. It kind of gave me Hocus Pocus vibes. And then this one I picked because I've seen a lot of mixed reviews about this one, and I just want to see what it is like for myself, okay? Because Christina and Lauren I love some of their books. And this one's called The True Love. So, yeah. It says, Felicity, or Fizzy, Chen is lost. Sure, she's got an incredible career as a beloved romance novelist with a slew of bestsellers under her belt. But when she's asked to give a commencement address, it hits her. She hasn't been practicing what she's preached. Live your life like a romance novel. Fizzy hasn't ever really been in love. Lust? Definitely. But the swoon-worthy, can't stop thinking about him, all-encompassing feeling she describes in her books? Nope. So I bet someone is going to come into her life and give her all those feelings. That way she can live her life like a romance novel. Because don't we all just wish our lives can be like a romance novel? Honestly, our lives would be easier if it was like that. But that's not the point. Anyways, this is my first video. And I'm mainly on TikTok. But yeah, I just wanted to do my November TBR as my first video, my first start. So yeah, thank you.